Hello! Today we're going to talk about how to identify equivalent ratios on IXL. And to start, I'm just going to give you the quick and dirty, easy way to do it on a calculator, and then I'll explain to you why it works. So, to begin, we've got 1/3 and 1 to 3 and 5 to 15. So the quick and dirty, easy way to do this is to take your calculator and to actually just divide both of these and to see if they come up with the same number. So let me show you. You start with 1 divided by 3. That first ratio, 1 to 3, we're going to start with 1 divided by 3. What you should get in the calculator is 0.33333 repeating. And then if I take the other one, 5 divided by 15, also going to get 0.33333 repeating. So when you divide them, they come up to the same number. That means that they're equivalent. So the answer is yes, and submit. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Are 17 to 3 and 6 to 1 equivalent? So I'm going to take 17 divided by 3. I'm going to plug that into my calculator, and what I get is 5.666667. And then 6 divided by 1, as we all know, is 6. So they don't equal the same number when you divide each ratio separately, so they are not equivalent. Now let's talk about why that's true. So we said no, they're not equivalent. Let's talk about why. So here's the basics of ratios. Ratios, of course, like all math, the numbers correspond to real things. So let's talk about some real things. Blueberries to strawberries, for example. So we've got 5 blueberries and 3 strawberries. And you'll notice that ratios are always just one number, that colon symbol, and then the next number. So if we have 5 to 3, that means that the relationship between the number of blueberries is 5 to 3 strawberries. And that might be true whether we have 5 strawberries, just 5 to 3, or it could also be true if we happen to have more. And let me show you how that works. If I have 10 blueberries and if I have 6 strawberries, for example, then I have 10 to 6. But if I have 10 to 6, then that means that for every 5, I still have 3, right? I just have twice as many in both cases. So I still have, when I have 10 to 6, I still have 5 blueberries for every 3 strawberries. Basically, ratios are just like fractions. 5 over 3 is an equivalent fraction to 10 over 6. And we know that because if we were to simplify 10 over 6 by going through our regular fraction process of dividing both the top and the bottom by a number that goes evenly into both, then we're going to get 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5, 6 divided by 2 equals 3, 5/3 is the equivalent of 10 over 6. So then, if we know that we have fractions, we remember that fractions are just division problems. So 5 divided by 3 is equal to a decimal, because 5/3 is a number. Then another way to write that number is to write it as a decimal. So to do that in your calculator, you literally just treat it like a division problem and do 5 divided by 3. And what you get is 1.6 repeating. And you can do the same thing to 10 divided by 6 or 10 over 6. You can take 10 divided by 6 in your calculator to write that number as a decimal. And you find out that 10 divided by 6 is the same number as 5 divided by 3. And so when you turn them into decimals, you see that they're equal to the same number. And so they are equivalent ratios. So let's do some more problems on IXL. 9/20 and 1 to 2. 9 divided by 20 9 divided by 20 is 0.45. And then 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. They're not equivalent. So we're going to say no. Let's jump a level and try some more difficult problems. Okay, select all ratios equivalent to 3/4. So if you're going to use your calculator for this, what I would do is I would just take 3/4 first, 3 divided by 4, and you get the decimal 0.75. You can write that down if you're going to have trouble keeping it in your head. I'm definitely a fan of using pencil and paper. And now you're going to take a look at these other ones. 16 divided by 12. I get 1.3 repeating, so that's not equal. 15 divided by 20 is 0.75, so that's equal. And 27 divided by 24 is 1.125, so it's not equal. Remember, on this one, you can have more than one answer. And important note here, you cannot switch the two values. 25 to 20 is different than 20 to 25. And if you take a look at fractions, you'll see 25 over 20 is not the same as 20 over 25, because if we went ahead and simplified that, we would get 5/4 and we would get 4/5. 5/4 is the same, that's an improper fraction, so if we turn that to a proper fraction, it'd be 1 1/4. 1 1/4 is not the same as 4 over 5, so those are not equivalent. And that's kind of the long way of doing it, is like going through the fractions and simplifying. And I know that that's not everybody's strong point, and on the high side you're going to have a calculator, so just do it the quick and dirty way with me. And let's see, 4 divided by 5 on the calculator is 0.8, and 25 divided by 20 is not 0.8. 20 divided by 25 is 0.8, so that works. And 11 divided by 15 is not 0.8, so it's just that middle one. All right, and that's it. Use your calculator, use pen and pencil when necessary, and best of luck.